Hello, guys. Good afternoon, good morning, guys. This is your boy Andile. Okay, basically today, we'll be looking at Nasdaq in USD. We'll be looking at the moves that is gonna be happening today. Since today it's Wednesday, today we'll be having a lot of fundamentals when it comes to USD and Nasdaq. As you all know that Nasdaq have a gap. We have a gap on Nasdaq, and then you also have a gap on the USD that need to be filled. But guys, what you need to know also, you must know that gaps, they don't get filled at the same time or the same day it's done. So you need to pay attention on this. Many people they've been making losses because they've been trying like to buy Nasdaq in USD to fill those gaps. Gaps, they're not filled at the same time or same day. They can take like 2 days. Since gap was made on Monday when the market opened. Look, now it's already Wednesday today. It's almost like 2 days. Today it's a dead day, but I'm not there, guys. Let's look at today. Let's look at today moves on USD and Nasdaq. Today we have a lot of fundamentals. 2:30 14:30 p.m. in South African time. We're gonna have a retail sales. We're gonna have a core retail sales. We're gonna have an import price index. I'm not gonna say import price index is very, very important. The biggest news that is gonna be happening. Also oil does affect indices. Oil does affect indices. We're gonna have a crude oil in at it's 4:30 16:30 p.m. in South African time, and then we're going to be having a Fed interest rate decision at 8. And then we're going to have an FOMC economic at 8 also. And then we're going to have a 8:30, we're going to have like a biggest news also, like a press conference, FOMC. So guys, we need to pay attention to our to our chart. We need to pay attention to the results of the news that's going to be happening today. The market today is going to be very, very, very volatility. So please, guys, don't invest money that you are not willing to lose, guys. Please don't invest money that you are not willing to lose, because today is going to be a very, very tough day for us as traders. Many will win, many will lose. So guys, pay attention. If you don't trade news, please stay away from charts. If you don't have enough capital, stay away from charts. But it's gonna be up to you on your capital. But today, it's gonna be the big day for us as traders. Okay, this is what I'm gonna go through. Let me go through first. Let me go through Nasdaq. Looking at Nasdaq, looking at the overall trend of Nasdaq, looking at the overall trend of Nasdaq, it's a downtrend. You can also see the overall trend of Nasdaq. It's a downtrend. It's going down. As you can see, the overall trend of Nasdaq, we are going what? We are on a downtrend. I don't really use a trend line, so we are on a downtrend. As a smart money concept trader, I call this a trend, and I call it, it's a liquidity trend line. That's what I call it. But for now, I'm not there. Looking at the bigger picture of the market, you can all see that we are on a downtrend. Even if you can go to weekly, you can also see that we are on a downtrend. I'm looking to weekly, looking at weekly charts, Let's look at the bigger picture now. Looking at weekly charts. I have an OP here. This is a weekly OP. I have an OP here, which is call it a point of interest. I have an OP here. I have an OP here on weekly charts, of which I call it what? The point of interest. It's where we have an interest to buy the market here. That means Nasdaq has already entered our weekly buy zone, our point of interest. As you can see, we've already entered our weekly buy zone. Let me go to looking at daily. I'm on a daily chart. See, now I'm on daily chart. Looking at daily chart, ne? Looking at daily chart. Looking at daily chart, I don't see any point of any order block here. I don't see any order block looking here. I don't see any order block. I don't see any order block. I don't see any. So I don't see any. So, but on weekly, we've already entered our point of interest. Okay, let me see here. Here we had a break of structure here. We had a break of structure on daily charts. We had a break of structure. So since we had a break of structure here, so what we need to look for now, let me look at, I'm looking at the bigger picture now. I'm looking at the bigger picture. I'm still gonna go to a small time frame. I'm looking here, I don't see any of, I don't see any point of interest. This is where I see, this is where I see, this is my daily point of interest. This is my daily point of interest. This is my daily order block, this one. I say this is my daily order block. This is my daily order block. So we have already approached the buy zone, but must pay attention to it. Scrolling down. I want H4. Now let me look for my POI also. See, H4, this is my H4 POI. This one. This is my H4 POI. Let me. This is my H4 POI. So already know that when the market approaches, this is where has smart money concept traders gonna have an interest like to sell again. The strong era for us to sell Nasdaq. I hope my interest is good. Point of interest, entry. I hope my entry is good. Okay, I wrote it right. Okay. It's gonna be our point of entry. It's gonna be our point of interest looking at the bigger picture. Okay. Before we go to the bigger picture now, so already know if the market moves higher, because many people would be looking like to sell in this area. I call this one a liquidity trap. So many people are gonna put like this, pull, and then they're gonna say, this is what is gonna happen on this. What other people say, this is how the market is gonna move. Wait, this team of mine now. Okay, let me call this team. So let's say the market push up from here. Then they said from here they will sell because it's broke their support or resistance. So many people will sell here, but this is what the market is gonna do. Gonna just push up, and then some of the people will be trying to sell here also. Then the market will be stopping them out as smart money concept traders will be buying here after they all got kicked out in this area. After they all got kicked out, stop out. The market need to fetch a liquidity before it move a strong move. So let's continue. So now, guys, pay attention to your charts. That's what is very, very important. So I'm looking at the bigger picture. So like I'm going down, like I'm doing like a top-down analysis. Okay, I'm here now. Okay, I'm here now. Okay, this is my high of H4 name. Let's say this. Let me ignore this one for now because it's gonna take long to come in. This our point of entry. Okay, let me push this one a bit. Put it here. Okay. Yeah. When it comes to smart money concept, I make everything easy for me, for myself. Okay. So we have a gap to be filled here. We have a gap that needs to be filled. We have a gap that needs to be filled. We have a gap that needs to be filled. So, come on, man, what is this thing? We have a gap that needs to be filled already. So, I'm gonna pay attention on H4 now. Because I was showing you the bigger picture of the market. So usually I started from H4 to analyze. So we had a break of structure. So it's our break of structure. This is our break of structure. This is our break of structure. So we broke our structure now. So we need to find our point of interest. I forgot to put my time frame at 2 hours here. So we need to find our point of interest now. Let me drop to 2 hours and see. Anything here? Okay, it's fine. Okay, I already see my point of interest here near the gap basis. If we have another block here, this is my POI. It's gonna be my POI. We have another block here. Already see it here. So we have another block here. So let's pay attention to today's news. We have another block here. Have POI here. P of I. It's called point of interest. Let me drop to H1 and see something also. Yes, we have P of I. See, let me list how I do it. So, come on, man. So it's connects already. So we have a POI here also on H4. On So we have our POI. So we got our POI. It's our gap. And then looking here on H1 also, can we see another POI here? I can take my trend line and put it here. This is our liquidity strap. Can put like this. Call liquidity scrap. So let me put it like this. Let me put it here. Okay. I hope you can all see. This is my point of interest. So I'll be looking for a buy. I'll be looking for a buy in this area, but we're gonna look for a buy together. We're gonna be looking for a buy together. Okay. So zooming my chart. Let me go here. Okay, let me go back to 2 hours. See 2 hours. I also see my other block here. See order block here. Go to 30 minutes. I wanna see if you're gonna see any. See, this is a strong P of I for the market like to push more higher. Okay, yeah, this is also our order block. This is called a liquidity grab. So liquidity grab. No, let me remove this one. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Let's focus on today's moves, né? Okay, today move, because let me go now. Let me go back now. Let me go to small time frame. So when it's open, we had a gap up, then it's pushed again down. Okay, it's fine. Okay. So our next move is to look for a buy in this area. You must look for a buy for today's news. You must look for a buy around here. You must look for a buy. But you're gonna see if you're gonna get a buy because the news is gonna be late. But today, the gap will be filled. Today, later, or during our Asian session. But this is today is gonna spike up. They will spike up no matter what. They're gonna spike up. Okay. So what I'm gonna do now, I'll be looking at this area. I'll be focusing now on this area. How I do it, I go to the 15 minute, ne? That's what I do. Okay. Let me go to my sessions. Okay, let me mark. Okay. Asian session, close at 8. Asian session closed at 8 today. Asian session closed at 8, and then London session open at 9. So it would mean that we are still consolidating. This means that we are still consolidating. Okay, and then it's open at 9, and then it's London session gonna close at 1. And then from 2 to 18 a.m. It's gonna be at 2. It's where New York session opened. Okay, so New York session opened. So New York session opened. Let me look for my let me look for these things. Let me go to also when let me look for 2 o'clock. Open. Okay. So this is how started, ne? This is gonna be our from Asian, and then this is gonna be our London. How we started, London Asian, and then this is gonna be our New York, and then it's time when it ends. Clearly, this is how I spot day trades most of the time. I use the fundamental way to spot my day trade. To spot my day trade. Okay. All right. This was my break of structure. This was my break of structure. When this, and then what happened after that? The market looked for what? It's looked for OP. When it's break of structure, it's looked for what? It's looked for OP. When it's looked for OP, then it's found our OP. Then what happened after that? It went up. Came here. Then look for our OP. Okay. Then which is more 5 minutes. Just our break of structure. Being here. Let's look for our nice. Let me look for my next. Oh, when I look for OP, there is another order block here. I see another point of interest here. I see another point of interest here. This is one. This is P. This one is valid. I see another P of P here. I see another point of interest here. So let me do like this. So this is what happened with break of structure, and the market push up, and then we found with our OP. And then when we found our point of interest again, then we bought up again. Then we had a break of structure. With a break of structure here. Then now we need to look for our OP. So according to my understanding, according to the way I see, is what I'm looking at. So what I'm looking at the market now. I'm looking for it to drop. I'm looking for it to drop. I'm looking for it to drop to my point of interest here. I'm looking for it to drop to my point of interest. So you see this. What time is it now? It's 1 now. It's already 1. London session. It's about to be it's already closed, and then we have an hour for a new session to begin, New York. So I'm looking for a market to push down to our OP. Let me see if we're gonna find any OP down here also. Let me see if I'm gonna find an OP here. Also say this one that can buy. Is it? It's not a premium. Okay. This is the way, guys, I analyze. This is the way I win trades most of the time. This is the way when it comes to mass market concepts, you need to take the terminology that you understand, and then you can put the other one on your mind, and then just to remember them. So I'm waiting for Nasdaq to come here. I'm waiting for Nasdaq to come down. As you can see now, it's still consolidating, still undecided where to go and where to move. So guys, I'll be dropping more videos. So the most important thing when it's come to smart man concepts, again, you need to find a trend. And then when you find a trend, then after that you need to find a market structure. You need to find a market structure, and then when you found a market structure, and then after that you need to find a break of structure. When you find a market structure, it's where you see that market is going down. It's creating like a higher high, lower low, higher low, higher high, like that. That's how you find your market structure. Another thing, and then you find a break of structure. Another thing, if you find an point of interest or an OP. A point of interest, the best point of interest that you can find, look here. look where I spotted at my point of interest. You see that this level was never touched. There was no trend that came here. That's why I say this is my point of interest. The market never came here. This one is already came here. This one already came. So it went up and then broke a structure and then found the point of interest, then we bought and then it went up, then we broke a structure for M5 and then now broke a structure and then now has to come down to our point of interest before again it moves up. So this is simple, it's very easy. Some of the people will be buying here because what they're gonna say it's a first touch and then it's a second touch and then it's a third touch. No, banks doesn't do like that. They're gonna manipulate the moves. They're gonna take all your stop losses here. You're gonna put your stop losses here. It's where I'll be putting my entry point. So they're gonna take all you out. Gonna take all the traders that would be entering here. Gonna take them all out. Then we buy here. Then the market moves up until again it's to the break of structure. Moves up. Then when it moves up again, we'll also need to be looking for. We need to also be looking for our break of structure. Then we will be looking for an OP also. Where we're gonna find it. Are just gonna find an OP here? I don't know where our OP is gonna be. And then the market continue again up. This is for the smaller time frame. I don't like to use use a smaller time frame for smart money. It's good on the bigger time frames, but this is how I do this, how I scalp, and then I also take a loss. Let's say let me make an example. Let's say when I enter a trade, let me teach you the way I understand, the way I know it, how to enter a trade on a point of interest to avoid losses also. Okay, I'm gonna show you first before I end this live. I'll update you later. I'll be coming with another video maybe later. Gonna see the opening at 2, how it's gonna be going. Okay, let me tell you how this thing is done. Okay, let's say your trend, let's say the market comes into this price and then it's respect here. You enter your buys here. Where do you put your stop losses? You put your stop loss outside your point of interest. Even if it goes against you, the loss that is gonna make is gonna be less. It's very, very important. You see now it's trying to push up, it's trying to test our patience. But I will wait, no matter what it does, I will wait for it to come here. I will wait for it to come here. Then I'll be looking for a buy in this area. I will wait for it to come here. Then I'll be looking for a buy here. So patience is very, very important when it's coming to trade smart money concepts. It's very, 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 very important. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's very, very important. So I'll be dropping more videos since I'm new to smart money, but I'm learning a lot, and it's very, very profitable. I'll be giving you more content. I'll be teaching you more things to understand upon smart money. There's still a lot of terminology like chalk, the change of career. I'm just gonna teach you about it. I'm gonna teach you about everything. You can also check us on Instagram, Bank Trader, if you want to know more about smart money, or you can text Andy Lemke's RSA. So guys, thank you for tuning in. Stay blessed. Pay attention to your chat today. I'll be giving you an update video at 7 or 6 later. I'll be giving you a video. Thank you very much.